Hi, I'm Tina, and this is the Trade Show Planning Podcast, the creators of Tradeshow Basecamp. If you learned something new, give us a like and click subscribe to find our channel quickly and get notifications when a new episode of this podcast becomes available. In this podcast, I'll be sharing some of TradeshowPlanning.com's trade show marketing best practices. We'll talk about swag, pre-show marketing, press matters, and more. Let's get started. Our first topic, skip the gimmicks. At trade shows, you'll see it all. Juggling, raffles, scantily clad booth babes with no product experience or knowledge. My advice to you, skip all the shenanigans. The entire point of these spectacles is typically to attract attendees and collect business cards indiscriminately. But as we teach in Tradeshow Basecamp, your goal at a trade show is to find out if someone is a good lead as quickly as possible and pass along great notes about those good leads for follow-up. What can you actually learn from a bucket full of business cards offered up for the chance to win another company's product in a raffle? Not much. Which brings us to our second topic in trade show marketing best practices. Host demos and presentations in your exhibit. You should definitely host events in your exhibit, including fun product demos and educational presentations. But these events should be related to your business and attractive to good leads. Simply collecting business cards or scanning business cards or badges does not help you sell after the show. Instead, be sure that all contact information that you collect is attached, either physically or electronically, to the notes that you have taken during your conversation with the lead. That sets you or a colleague up for success during follow-up with those leads after the show. Our third trade show marketing best practice, offer the right kind of swag. Swag is a term used to refer collectively to the marketing materials and free giveaways passed out by companies to attendees at a trade show. I've seen attendees literally pulling a suitcase to carry all of their swag. Swag itself isn't bad. In fact, the right kind of swag, the right kind of giveaway, can be considered a trade show marketing best practice. So what is a good giveaway? Effective swag will make it home with the attendee, rather than ending up in the hotel trash after the show. Great swag will still be in use by an attendee a year or more after the show, all the while marketing your company. Great swag should have your brand and website printed prominently on it, and be useful for attendees in your industry. A USB drive, a refrigerator magnet, a sturdy shopping bag are all great examples of swag for certain industries. Some of the best swag that I've organized for clients include stuff to carry or organized swag. For example, sturdy pocket folder brochures and canvas bags. I've seen attendees carry around both of these giveaways from one show to the next. If it's sturdy, your brand can be used to organize the swag from other companies as well. And you get free marketing when attendees visibly carry around your bag at the show. I've also had great success with USB drives. Load them up with a product demo or video presentation about your company or product. A highly useful product that will be used regularly by attendees at their home or office. And of course, when appropriate, product samples are ideal swag. Be sure to save the best swag for the best leads. Make different quality of giveaways available in the booth, and do not, repeat, do not, put these giveaways at the edge of your exhibit space. Rather, situate them inside the booth, where booth staff can control them and distribute them only to the very best leads. You want to encourage sales conversations, not encourage people to grab freebies and run. Low-quality swag might be a pen, a cheaper brochure, even a business card. And as we teach in Tradeshow Basecamp, the giving out of cheap swag can be a great strategy for disengaging from attendees who aren't good leads. Our fourth topic in trade show marketing best practices, Engage in pre-show marketing that works. The best pre-show marketing is often the least expensive. Plan events at the show that feature your products and staff or management team. That means planning. Our first of 4 pre-trade show marketing best practices is to participate in calls for presentations. Almost every trade show calls for presentations at some point. They are looking for educational presentations by experts to help attract attendees to come to their show. Do your best to pitch presentations for every single trade show you attend. The advantages? You will automatically be featured in official promotional materials, and you can promote the presentation in your pre-show marketing as well. That the presentation is educational doesn't matter. Your company will get great exposure, and you can certainly remind attendees where your booth is for follow-up after the presentation. Your company's presenter can also remind attendees of any presentations you are hosting in your booth, which brings us to best practice number 2, in-booth presentations. Market your in-booth presentations as often as you can in your pre-show marketing. Promote them on your website, on social media, an email blast to attendees, and in the booth itself in the form of a handout or a prominent schedule on display. Meet the deadline for listing in the official trade show packet. It sounds crazy, but many companies don't make the deadline for listing in the official show promotion. There will be a deadline for submitting your booth number, company description, and contact information into the packet that will be distributed at the trade show. Do not miss this deadline. It's free marketing. And finally, email marketing. Email marketing is often an affordable way to promote your company to show attendees, including a simple going to show XYZ, where XYZ is of course the name of the show itself, in the email header is a great way to boost your email open rate. It implies official show communication without breaking the show email marketing rules. In these emails, be sure to promote your schedule for in-booth presentations and encourage attendees to pre-book appointments with sales or management team to discuss their needs. Pre-show marketing should include personalized emails to prominent members of the press that will be at the trade show. Be sure to promote your demo presentation schedule and invite them to stop by. Plan a press release for a few weeks before and during the trade show, at least one. Share press releases with the press directly by email, and make copies of these press releases available in your booth. You'll also want to put together a press packet and instruct staff to distribute them when members of the press arrive at the booth. If the show that you're attending has a press hub, like a physical location where companies leave materials for the press, be sure that your company is included. Booth staff are a critical part of your trade show marketing efforts. Without training staff to work the booth, you can't expect to have a profitable show. As we discuss at length in Tradeshow Basecamp, staff should be very active in their marketing efforts in the booth. They need to use icebreakers to start conversations with attendees passing by and be qualifying leads in a systematic way. This requires some knowledge of conducting sales conversations. So what's the problem? Typically, companies tend to pull in staff from other departments to help work the booth during a trade show. And most of the time, this staff has zero experience or comfort in sales. You need to get these sales beginners up to speed quickly. That's why we created Tradeshow Basecamp, the first online video course series of its kind. Tradeshow Basecamp will walk you or your staff through how to have a successful sales conversation at the trade show using the 5 easy steps method. It includes extensive role play and quizzes to help students test their mastery and gain confidence. Have you learned anything in this podcast that you didn't already know? Give us a thumbs up below and let YouTube know that you like our content. And to learn more about Tradeshow Basecamp, visit tradeshowplanning.com. Thanks for listening to the Tradeshow Planning Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and visit us at tradeshowplanning.com.